over anymore. 165, Garrett Thompson for the Bobcats and Caden Dobbins for Bloomsburg. The number 1 seed, number 4 seed coming into this.
And again, we're right in the middle of that Ohio gauntlet you're talking about of these middleweights.
Thompson with a tech fall and a 8-1 decision. Dobbins with a 7-0 decision and a 2-1 decision over Silverstein of Ryder. Thompson in quickly on the leg. Trying to elevate. Got his 3. No, not yet. Referee hasn't awarded him yet. Scrambles back out. Doesn't get his takedown there. Dobbins scrambles back out front. No takedown awarded there. Thompson keeping Dobbins underneath in the headlock there. Trying to keep him on the mat right now. Pulling him back to him, looking for maybe a little short drag here, a little throw by. No, we get the call off the mat. Referee's going to let him go back to the center and restart here. Both wrestlers in a collar tie here, working the center of the mat. Thompson, high crotch, trying to pull it in. Comes back, straightens up. Trying to pop the elbow there to a double. Now he's got Dobbins in the front headlock there. He wants to stretch him a little bit. Doesn't want Dobbins back on his heels. He wants to stretch him, wants to get his weight forward a little bit. Now he's going to see what Dobbins is going to do out of there. Thompson really kind of pressuring there. Taking the front headlock to an underhook. Still keeping the head on her, backs out of it. We get a stalemate call there. Both wrestlers work back to their feet. Minute to go in the first period here, 0-0. Garrett Thompson and Caden Dobbins. Thompson of Ohio, Dobbins of Bloomsburg. Couple heavy collar ties here. Thompson trying to snap Dobbins down. Now he lets it pop up into kind of a high crotch there, trying to lock in the crotch and now elevate. He's got Dobbins to his hip. Thompson trying to finish. He's got Dobbins to his hip. He's got to pop his head out here. Pop it out the side. Dobbins kind of clamping on it. Now he's got it out the side. Now he's got his 3. Nice job by Thompson staying with that, keeping Dobbins trapped to his hip on that one, allowing himself to finish. And Thompson quickly with the boot in and going to go up and start working the wrist on Dobbins.
He'd been knocking on the door of that takedown for a while there and finally was able to land the shot.
Same takedown he didn't finish in the first period. Kind of got that bottom leg Turk. Now Thompson lets him come back to his base. As the period ends, here's that Thompson takedown again. He's in deep. He pops the head out, and Dobbins kind of bails there to just give up the 3. Doesn't want to give up back points with it because Thompson quickly into a Turk there.
So Thompson going to go down here in this second period, trying to get that quick escape point to go up 4-0. But Dobbins looks to at least trying to be the aggressor here early on top.
Trying to get the leg trip, kind of draping over top, working the leg trip. Thompson into a sit out as he comes back to the match. Good hand control. Thompson turns out, gets his 1. Back in those collar ties. Get a stalemate out of that. Nothing happened. 2 collar ties there. Dobbins with not a real good shot. Thompson trying to spin behind him, trying to snap and spin behind him. Dobbins does a nice job of squaring up on him.
Say for the first minute there wasn't seem to be a lot of action, but then at least Dobbins knows he's got to try something down 4-0 here.
He's got to press the action here a little bit. He knows he's got third period coming, or he'll probably go down, although I don't know, Thompson's been so tough on top.
I think your best bet if you're Dobbins is to try to keep this on your feet as much as possible.
Yep. Again, working the center of the mat. 20 seconds to go here in the second period. Thompson of Ohio up 4-0 on Dobbins of Bloomsburg.
But again, these are just collar ties that they're wearing on each other going towards the third period. Not a ton here. Dobbins at least tries to pick some things up, but Thompson again takes it back to more or less neutral, and the period ends.
Yeah, just doing some head banging there just to see if they can wear each other out.
Dobbins is going to elect to go down. He's going to try to make this a takedown ball game, if you will, try to get it within 3. And I mean, if you're Thompson, you're going to try. The clock is your friend. You're going to try to wear him out as much as you can.
Absolutely, he's going to stay on him, and we've seen Thompson ride pretty well today. Finished the first period on top of him here. Dobbins, nice job of getting to his feet. Thompson trying to return him to the mat here. Tries to lift. Dobbins gets his hands down. Thompson's got to go something else. We're going to get a stalling call on Thompson because he didn't attempt to return him to the mat within 5 seconds. So that's an automatic. Thompson now comes back up behind him, works the edge of the mat. Thompson does pick up a stalling call on that. He's up to 44 seconds of riding time. Up 4-0, 122 to go in the bout.
I mean, you understand the strategy here from Dobbins to an extent, but right now it's backfiring because he's wrestling both Thompson and against the clock.
Exactly, and the clock, and you know he's gonna at a point here he's gonna be down riding time as well.
Yeah, here in 5 seconds, because it does not look like he is gonna be able to beat that 1 minute clock, and there it is right there. So essentially now it's 5-0.
Dobbins trying to pull Thompson out front underneath on that leg there. Thompson doing a nice job of just locking up on that near ankle. Staying behind the arms, back into that claw ride. Now the boots back in. He's going to go back to work on the head. There's the power half again. Down to 37 seconds in the bout. Thompson brings his hips back up and really, really working Dobbins hard here.
I mean, this is
rolling the wrist underneath.
This has been textbook in how to finish in the upper position here. And
riding time locked in now.
But we've seen this from. This has got to be something that Joel at OU coaches. Because,
absolutely. Because
we've seen this across the board at all the weight classes where they get into a position, an advantageous position, and maximize it. And Dobbins never gets a chance to get on the board. It's a 5-0 shutout here for Thompson, who advances on to championship Saturday. And give Dobbins credit. You can't blame the strategy. Thompson executed better.
It's a 5-0 match. It really didn't even seem that close.
Not at all.
Again, Thompson do what we wanted to do. Good job by the dynamic duo from OU there.
So we move on to 174. Here we'll see Alex Kramer against John Worthing of Clarion. Alex Kramer from Central.